Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about the shorter version of This Is Fate. Shruti and Anjali fight over Arjun. That's their silly normal fight. So let's continue. In a room at the Luthra house, Raja asks Prithvi and Sherlyn that what is happening and why are they both really in the Luthra house and how come the Luthra servants knows and recognize Sherlyn. Prithvi asks Raja and his men to follow his instructions and they should stop asking questions. Raja taunts Prithvi that they want to know the truth, so Prithvi and Sherlyn have to tell them what their relationship with the Luthra is. Prithvi gets angry and he points a gun at Raja. Raja tells Prithvi that he is not afraid of anyone, so Prithvi should lower his gun. Sherlyn tells everyone to stop fighting, and Sherlyn tells Raja that Rishab is her husband. Bunty says that if Rishab is Sherlyn's husband, then who is Prithvi to Sherlyn? Prithvi says that it is enough, and he did not ask Raja about his life or his family, so Raja should not ask him and Sherlyn about their life as well, and Sherlyn is his wife. Sherlyn says that they should stop the argument and they have to take advantage of today because they will not get another chance like this again. Sherlyn says that she also wants to take revenge from Preeta and the entire Luthra family, and she knows where all the lockers that the Luthra keep money in the house is, so they should steal the Luthra money, and after that, they would hold everybody captive at gunpoint and they would take their money and their jewelry and they would leave. Sherlyn explains that she would go to Raki's room first, and once she is done stealing all the money and jewelry from Raki's room, then she will come downstairs and they would all carry out their next operation. Sherlyn asks Prithvi to pretend like a well-wisher and he should arrange for a music band downstairs, and that way everyone will be distracted while dancing and their job of stealing everything from the Luthra house and taking their revenge will be completed. Sherlyn wears her fake beard and mustache back and everyone leaves the room to do according to Sherlyn's plan. Arjun and Shruti were walking to the kitchen and Arjun asked Shruti that why is she taking him to the kitchen. Shruti asks Arjun to wait and he would find out soon. Arjun says that Shruti and Samir really look good together as husband and wife. Shruti says that she really loved Samir before their marriage, but after they got married, Samir totally changed and she feels like she married Samir to stay close to Preeta in the Luthra house. Arjun asks Shruti if she knows how much Preeta loves Rishab, and maybe Preeta has always loved Rishab from the beginning, but he married Karan instead of Rishab. Shruti is shocked to hear what Arjun says, and Shruti warned Arjun never to say such things about Preeta ever again. Shruti tells Arjun that nobody should ever judge a book by its cover because you can only know what is in the book by opening the book and reading it. Shruti tells Arjun that he doesn't know Preeta very well, so he cannot know the pain and agony that Preeta has passed through in her life. Shruti says that Preeta has suffered so much and Preeta witnessed her husband dying in front of her eyes. Arjun remembered how he saw Rishab and Preeta before he fell into the river and the flashback ends. Shruti begins to cry, saying that she is missing Karan so much. Arjun asks Shruti and says that Karan is here for Shruti. Shruti is shocked to hear that, and Arjun quickly corrects himself that he meant to say that Karan is dead, but his soul is with them, and if Shruti looks very well, then she might be able to see Karan. Arjun says that Shruti can make new memories with him, but Shruti goes inside the kitchen, saying that she already has a lot of old memories with Karan. Arjun thinks that Shruti would definitely make new memories with him again because he is still the same Karan that Shruti loves so much, and Arjun follows Shruti into the kitchen. Downstairs, Anjali was walking but she mistakenly hit her leg on the chair. Preeta comes to Anjali and she asks her to be careful. Anjali asks Preeta how Rishab reacted about Arjun's proposal, and Preeta says that Rishab was not angry about it. Preeta says that she is not understanding why Anjali is working for Arjun. Anjali says that she can fight against the world for Arjun, and Anjali asks Preeta why she thinks that Rishab is a good person. Preeta praises Rishab and says that Rishab only thinks about others before thinking about himself, and he is a very kind-hearted man. Anjali asks Preeta if her love for Rishab was love at first sight. Preeta says that her love for Rishab was not love at first sight, but respect at first sight, and he respects Rishab a lot because Rishab also respects her so much. Anjali says that she is happy that Preeta is concerned about her, but she is very happy with Arjun, and Anjali leaves from there. Upstairs, Sherlyn sneaks into Raki's room and she begins to search for money in the room. Suddenly, The door opened and Sherlyn was shocked, but it was two of Raja's men that entered, and they begins to search the room. At first, they couldn't find anything, and one of the goons says that maybe the Luthra family has gone bankrupt. Sherlyn asked the goon to stop talking nonsense because the Luthras are still very rich, and they continue searching. In the kitchen, Shriti tells Arjun to help her take the anniversary cake downstairs. Arjun asks if Shriti brought him to the kitchen just to take the cake downstairs. Shriti says that she has weird relationship with cake, and if she carried the cake, then it will fall, so that is why she needs Arjun's help. Shriti goes to bring the trolley, and Arjun looks at the cake. Arjun realizes that the cake is Rishab and Preeta's wedding anniversary cake, and this makes Arjun really angry. Shriti brings the trolley, and Arjun intentionally makes the cake falls down, and the cake is destroyed. Shriti panicked that Arjun has destroyed the cake, and where would they get another cake, because it is already time for the cake cutting. Arjun apologized to Shriti, saying that he dropped the cake by mistake, and Arjun leaves from there. Anjali comes there and she asks Shriti not to worry because she would arrange for another cake immediately. Shriti panics and she goes out of the kitchen. Anjali thinks in her mind that she knows that Arjun destroyed the cake on purpose, but how will she stop him from making all these mistakes and control his anger and jealousy? Downstairs, Rishab was talking to the guest. Samir comes there and tells Rishab that she is here. Rishab calls Shriti and tells her that she is here. Shriti calls Raki and the other family members, saying that Tapsi has arrived, and the whole family gathered together. Tapsi Panu enters the Luthra mansion, and Rishab thanks her for coming within the short notice. Rishab introduces his family to Tapsi, and Samir tells Tapsi that he is a huge fan and he loves all her movies so much. Shriti feels irritated with the way Samir is blushing after seeing Tapsi, and Shriti mockingly tells Tapsi that she is Samir's crush and Samir loves her so much. Arjun and Preeta were coming there to see Tapsi, but they both collide with each other and Arjun holds Preeta before she falls. Everyone turns back and they see Arjun holding Preeta. Tapsi says that both Preeta and Arjun are looking good together as a couple. Rishab tells Tapsi that Preeta is his wife and not Arjun's wife, and Tapsi apologized to Rishab for her mistake of thinking that Preeta and Arjun are couples. Preeta comes to Tapsi and asks her. Arjun tells Tapsi that he would have prepared for something big if he had knew about Tapsi's arrival. Karina says that it looks like Arjun also has a crush on Tapsi. Arjun says that the whole India loves Tapsi because she is a very talented and beautiful Indian actress and everyone laughs. Tapsi asks if she did not arrive late, and Rishab assures her that she is not late because they are just about to cut the cake. Just then, Anjali pushed the cake to the party in a trolley and she tells everyone that the cake is here. Everyone goes to cut the cake and Shriti asks Anjali, thanking her for arranging for another cake just on time. Tapsi collides with Prithvi and she was about to recognize that it was Prithvi, but the light goes off and Prithvi runs away from there. Mahesh asks Girish to check what is wrong with the light, and the light comes on again. There was a thunderstorm, and Tapsi noticed Arjun staring at Preeta non-stop. Preeta goes to Tapsi and asks her to come and join them for the cake cutting. Tapsi receives a message on her phone, and she tells Preeta that she just received a message about the thunderstorm, and whenever there is a thunderstorm like this, then it means that something that is old is about to become new again, and she feels like someone from the past is going to return to Preeta's life. Preeta is shocked to hear what Tapsi is saying, but Tapsi asks Preeta to be careful because she is saying the truth, and Preeta and Tapsi goes to the cake. Rishab and Preeta cut the wedding anniversary cake, and Preeta feed the cake to the Luthra family and also to Tapsi, and after that, Rishab and Preeta feed cake to each other, and Arjun standing there feels jealous because nobody is feeding cake to him, while the entire Luthra family were feeding cake to each other. Tapsi congratulates Rishab and Preeta on their wedding anniversary, saying that she is happy to be part of their celebration, and Tapsi leaves from there, while the Luthra family continued with the celebration. Okay guys, thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.